Hello, hello on this beautiful, beautiful morning in my FTB world. Oh, so wonderful. Having the sun come up over a silverwood tree. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Welcome again, guys, to the next episode here. I've been busy making some progress on some things, but not nearly as much time. As you can tell, I'm launching 2 FTBs in a row, but that's kind of just the way she goes at the moment. The Terrascape one's taking a little bit longer than I expected. So, gonna fire this out for you guys, and away we go. So first of all, I changed the glass with the Wand of the Equal Trade to the glass viewer, and works pretty good, but you do lose the glass. Just an FYI. What else have I been up to? Been talking with Sin quite a bit, which is good fun. Me and Sin, we have good times. And let's see. I just want to do this. My drill's a little low. There we go. Can put you back. So, the tower. The Tower of Terror. I kind of fixed the roof a little bit. It's not quite as peaky, if you know what I mean. So, made a few changes. Just kind of flattened it out a little bit. But for the most part, pretty darn nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Also, see, it's kind of flatter. What else did I do? Oh, this right here. So that right there, and let me just break one off and I can show you, is stone brick jacketed wire. Okay? To make that is just some stone brick covers around one of those red alloy ingots. And of course, the stone brick covers are just your handsaw with a stone brick panel, which is your handsaw with a stone brick slab, which is your handsaw on a stone brick. Okay, pretty straightforward. But this is basically like a red alloy wire, but surrounded in the stone brick texture. And the reason I have it like this is it's hidden. You pretty much, like, you see it here. And here is the hollow hole covers. But from down here, you can hardly even notice it at all. How sweet is that? It blends in quite nicely. You can't see it from any sides. It's just wonderful. So, definitely strong use for that. Now what I did was I ran 2 things up in here for the project. Okay, so it's got the stone jacketed wire coming down and then the red alloy wire. Okay, and then I covered up with covers and all that kind of stuff just to make it look perfect. And of course I did the same over. Oh, no, not quite. Oh, see? Glad I did this. So, now we can show you. Where's my saw? There we go. Oops. So, you just do a whole bunch of clicking, basically. And then you can take the covers, and you can see here, they're connected. And place it along the jacketed wire. Like so. And it's like it's not even there. Pretty cool, right? Come here, you. But yeah, and I did it over here as well. So, aha, there's another spot. See? I was just working on this, so bear with me. There we go. Let's get those covers on there. Perfect. Okay. Now we're free and clear. So, definitely a pretty cool thing, and that comes wired down to this switch right here. And this is essentially going to be our on-off switch for the entire setup. Now, over here, of course, you can tell here, I replaced all the torches with the white lamps. Those are pretty straightforward. Where are they here? Inverted white lamp. And that's getting some glass panes, redstone torch, with some of this white loomer. Pretty straightforward, but looks much better than torches on the ground. Over here, I have some transposers. Oops, they have no interface. And some pneumatic tubing underneath. Okay, and that's what we're going to work on today, along with setting up what goes up top. So, oops, let's just head over there. Also, I set up this little place here. And this is a Mistcraft area. And I got a few pages that I've found. And I just wanted to get this set up now instead of later. But this is where I plan on putting it. Pretty nice, right? Magical worlds, magic, magical soul shards. Yes, sirree, guys. It is time. Let's go set them up. So, this one here is for the Enderman. It is a 44 block fall, which is an instant kill. I did not want to have them for experience based, so that's kind of the purpose there. Oh, I'm too high. Too high, too high. There we go. That's better. And put a soul cage, which is just a bunch of iron bars, like a chest. And this one here is for the Enderman. So, I'm going to put the redstone alloy wire on it first, because that'll make sure that it's currently turned off. And there we go. A tier 5 Enderman spawner. How sweet is that? Now, I want to give this an honest test before I set up the other one. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Oh, death to the Enderman. Look at them all dying. Isn't that wonderful? Well, see you later, guys. No, you suck. Okay. Good. It works. Oh, and some ender pearls. Look at that already. But as you can see, they kind of get scattered all over the place. So how are we going to recover from that, right? How are we going to pick those up? And that's what these guys are going to do. But I think I need to make redstone pneumatic tubes, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go quickly research that after we set up the zombie pigman one. Now, the zombie pigman one is pretty cool for a couple reasons. And we'll put you there, and I need to get the, I think I have it in the back, nice and discreet like. There we go. And zombie pigman. Oh, awesome. That one was a pain in the butt to get. That and the Enderman. Oh my gods. But I think I need to have a redstone signal to tell those guys to suck in some stuff. Awesome. Look at that. All kinds of death and destruction. Tower of Terror is fully operational. Too cool. And with the zombie pigmen, of course you get the gold nuggets. A whole bunch of rotten flesh. Which we have plans for that. But these gold nuggets, of course, can turn into gold ingots. Very true, right? What else? Oh, the hobby steams. Oh, cool. The shooting. This is from Requiem, I believe. And, of course, the wands. And there's a few other things. Oh, cool. Alright. Fireworks, of course. How could we go wrong? So, yeah. Very nice. So this is kind of like a gold farm. And, of course, this is an enderball farm. Which means I can enderball everywhere. That's right, people. We're back in business. Look at that. Enderball. And I don't know if you can actually move around any faster with them, but so now what we need to do is we need to set up this system, and we need to make it so that the ender pearls get stored, and for that I'm probably thinking, oh, that's a tough one. There's a few new things here in the mod pack, and that's these here, the applied energetics, I believe it's called, and we could potentially use these just because it can store, I think it can store more than a barrel, but I'm gonna have to double check that, and that'll be for next episode anyways, so we're a little bit off from that. For right now, let's throw these guys up in the ender pouch. And these guys. There we go. And let's put away the covers. Don't need those at the moment. And let me be right back. I'm going to go figure out a couple things. And then we'll try to get this Tower of Terror fully operational. Well, we'll get it running. And then maybe by next episode she'll be nice and fully operational. So I'm going to be right back. Alright, so after looking at it, I do need redstone pneumatic pipe tubes, which is fine. But I also have been neglecting a few things that I think we should get to first. And they're pretty important. An assembly table. Okay, and for the most part I put these off just because of the resource requirement for them. But now I'm pretty set up on resources, so I need, where'd it go? Ugh, why does it go in the miner's backpack? I do not understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to need 5 diamonds. And then I'm going to need another 6, I believe, after the fact. But we'll get into that. 4 iron, 4 gold. As you can see, the gold's kind of an issue. Other than copper and tin, but that gold, it's not that much. It can go pretty quick. And let's just grab a stack of cobble. Let's head over to the area here. Little crafting area. Why not? There we go. And gonna need some sticks. Okay, so I need a diamond gear, right? So diamond gear is a wood gear, a stone gear, an iron gear, a gold gear, and then you finally get to the diamond gear level. And surround that with some obsidian and a diamond and 1 piece of redstone. That'll get you an assembly table. Okay. Now we also need, to complete this, we need lasers. Oh me, oh my, that's a lot of diamonds. I need 12 diamonds total. Yikes. See why I was putting it off, guys? I just lost, like, well, not lost. I just used about 20 diamonds here. Okay, so those are like so. I need to grab a little bit more obsidian, but that's easily doable. And I need, actually, let's lock this first. What would that be? That's 2, and I have 12, so that's 12. And again, while clicking in the barrel, it's left click while holding shift to take one item out at a time. So, keep that in mind. Boom and boom. So 6 lasers and assembly table. Now I also need some redstone energy conduits, which I have some. Hopefully that'll be enough. And we are almost all set up here. But we need to find a place on where we want to put this thing. Well, I've already done that, sort of. I'm actually thinking, where was it? Right here, I believe. Yes. Okay. So, there is, actually no, that's not where I was thinking. Where was I thinking? Is it beside the apple juice? By the way, that is a ton of apple juice, just an FYI. That's currently one of the reasons why my tree farm is not functioning. I need to get into some additional fuel options. It might have been right over here, but I won't have enough redstone energy conduits to get all the way over there. Let's put it over here, and we'll do something a little funky. It's pretty close to that. No, I don't like that. Well, let's make some more redstone energy conduits. I just don't like where those are, so that should be, ooh, electrum. How do I make that again? Smelting electrum blend, silver and gold. See, here goes more gold. Let's do 8. This goes in the induction smelter. Cook your way through. Yeah, so I'm gonna set up the redstone energy conduits, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here we are, and I just kind of dug a path over to my redstone line, because these things require MJ power, which luckily I have quite a bit of. And you know what, running this all the way along the edges like this is actually very advantageous for me for when I go to put in other items, so I am a-okay with using up these resources for this project. Okay, so it kind of looks like a messy little grid, but will all look good right away, don't you worry. So I put the assembly table down right there, and it's got a nice little interface, but nothing really to it, right? So let's, no, I don't want that like that, do I? Whoa, so fast. So fast. Okay, so let's take these back for 1 second. Man, do they ever bounce when they hit one of these pipes? Careful, guys. You might lose them. Okay, let's get out of here, minium stone. I don't need you at the moment. Okay, so this will come up and out. There we go, that's what I wanted. Okay, now I only have 6 here at the moment, but I plan on getting 9 altogether. And I might go make them right away. Oh, man. Come on. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, so now here's your assembly table, and let's see, what do I want to cook up first? Let's make a... No, what is it? Antarctic gate. Let's just make a redstone chipset. Let's go get some redstone. And make sure that this thing is working. Should be, but I'm gonna need a whole bunch of them anyways. Might as well just get the whole whack. This is something, like I said, it's been put off way too long. So, as you can see with the interface there, well, it's kind of getting blocked out. But when you put in the redstone on the right side, it tells you what it can make. Okay, so I select the redstone chipset, and voila, there go the lasers. And that pretty much means I think they're going max speed. And they'll run and make a whole bunch of these redstone chipsets. Voila. But I don't have an adjacent inventory. So let's get that minium stone that I was like, get out of here. And let's just put down a quick little chest for right now. Like so. For our chipsets. Where is that guy? Does that guy even exist? Oh well. It's only one redstone if he does. So every time a chipset is made, it should put it into this chest. And go. Perfect. Okay, so that's pretty sweet. And you can just click on it again with your left click to cancel it. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's just throw you guys up. As I am done with all of you. Now, I also want to get, let's see, I want to make a gate. Gates are pretty easy. See, it says assembly table. You can also do iron gates. Right, so in the assembly table, there we go. A redstone iron chipset and this red pipe wire. So let's get some iron down there. Gonna need some iron. And it looked like some rose red we need. Ooh, I don't know if I have any roses. Well, let's look up. Maybe there's a way we can get rose red. Whoa. There we go. Okay, so an ink sac with a minion stone gives you rose red. Of course, roses. Can you get roses? Yellow flowers will give you a red flower. Do I have any of them? Oh, I should have checked there first. It's kind of my makeshift chest. No, nothing really. Anything? Doesn't look like it. Let's go check my miscellaneous chests. Oh, there's some yellow flowers. Excellent. And there's some red flowers. Okay. Oh, and some ink sacs. Bonus. Okay, so we're going to need some rose red. So let's do that. And I'm just going to put these up here for right now, so that I don't lose them. So, now that we have Let's put this up in here. Let's put that up in there. Perfect. Look, all of our options are growing. Now this stuff makes really fast, as you can see. Like super fast. And the redstone chipset takes quite a bit more. And then what I like to do is I usually just throw them right back in. It allows you to make some of the more advanced stuff, just to let you know. And it shows you how much energy this thing uses. So quite a bit. Let's go check on my redstone energy cells. Yeah, it's draining them. But these magmatic engines and the 3 redstone energy cells should more than be able to handle it. And it's not going to be running all the time anyways, right? So, okay. Okay, so there's a iron chipset. And there's also gold, and there's, you know, there's a couple different levels of things that you can get. Different types of gates. That's what they're called, gates. And so you can see iron, diamond, gold. And each one does a little bit of a different thing, which I'm sure most of you know from watching, well, the guy who builds 9x9s maybe? Maybe that guy, you know. What's his name again? Jeez, I can't remember. Just kidding. Or watching many other YouTubers, so definitely pretty sweet. I'm glad I have that assembly table now. It's something that I actually put off for a very long time and should have been done a long time ago. So, hopefully you guys liked the episode. Now you see what I'm doing with the Tower of Terror over here. That was the big mystery after all. And we'll work on getting those set up. And we can start collecting all of our loot. And there's some unique stuff. The zombie pigmen there. I mean, we gotta take those gold nuggets and we gotta change them up, right? Put them into gold ingots and then sort them. And that rotten flesh has to go somewhere. And I got a plan for it, but don't really have a use for it yet. So, really glad they're working as I wanted. And thanks again for watching, guys. Bye-bye for now.